Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm a little bit behind on recording. I had recorded ahead, but today is Wednesday, August 25th, I think. It's 25th or 26th. Anyway, so I'm starting a series called What Can I Do With That? And so what I wanted to kind of focus on, and we'll be doing some craft with me while we're doing it, is these bias tapes, different bias tapes that you can find at garage sales or estate sales, a whole bunch for a really inexpensive price. And then I have a whole bunch of it, as you saw in my first photo, including lace, because a lot of it comes with this this lace here. And so I thought it would be kind of fun just to explore the different ways that these can be used in your journals. So the first one I'm going to do, just a real simple one, and we're going to decorate this tag and use some as a tag topper, which I commonly do. But I thought we would just kind of craft as well while we're doing that. So I'm going to move this aside. And hopefully I have prepared enough for this video to be able to keep it going for the time frame. So I'm going to just decorate this tag and get that ready. I have a bunch of blank tags like this that I've cut with a Sizzix die that is now broken. I think I used it too much. I don't know, but I bent it all out of whack. It probably was I put too much pressure on it, I'm thinking. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is I really like these blue flowers. This is from G. Kerr, and this is from My Old Barn Door. I think I want this one under that. Actually, this on top, and we'll rip it, and then this under. Okay, so we'll stick this down first. So what we're just going to do a tag topper, and I might do something else to this using the bias tape. Been making a list of all the ideas, and I have a bunch of bias tape cut off that I was trying to do something with, and it didn't work out very well. So we're going to try a different option with that. Okay, I should not have put glue on that side. Oh, scissors. Yeah, so in this series, I don't know if I'll be able to do a video every week on it. First couple of videos at least will probably be on bias tape, because I've thought of a whole bunch of things that we can do with it. And I'm just going to rip this and then distress the edge. I'm using gathered twigs for the distressed ink. Okay. And actually we'll get this one on first. Just going to rip the bottom of this a little bit. And then distress that. Okay. Yeah, so I've been kind of busy. Still haven't found like a regular office job, but I did sign up with DoorDash. That's been interesting. So we've been doing it the last couple days, and we're going to be doing it here again in a couple hours. But it's a good, so far it's been pretty good to, you know, keep things going, cover expenses. Been good fine on for gas and stuff, so I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm going to leave the back of this just plain yellow for journaling space. Okay, there's that. And then this piece is going to go right on there like that. Okay. All right, there's that. So we've collaged that up. Going to trim it up here. You know, I'm a little shaky. I shouldn't drink coffee because coffee makes me shaky, but I do enjoy a cup in the morning. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and hole punch it. And try to match up with this hole. I'll go this way. This hole is bigger than my hole punch because die had a hole, so that's okay. One of these days I'll get some hole reinforcers. Actually, I can cut one. I got a punch for that. So we'll just get a scrap of coffee dyed paper, maybe. I think I'll use this because this is from my porch prints, but I think this would look nice on there, and it's already kind of vintage. Sides. I love this punch. I keep forgetting I have it. Okay. All right, we have a couple of hole reinforcers, and I will just distress them a little bit with this gathered twigs. And then put them on with some art glitter glue. Okay, so now we have the hole reinforcers on. So I have this blue bias tape, and I was actually trying to do, so we'll use some of these for that. I was trying to do a tassel, but it didn't work out the way I was thinking about it, so we'll have to try something else out. I'm going to try to just tie this. I don't normally use it when it's cut up in pieces, but since I have these pieces, I have found cutting them up like this real thin makes them kind of weak to do tassels, and so they break apart. But for a tag topper, I think they would be fine. Here's the other one. Okay, so I just tied that on instead of looping it through, and that's cute. So there's a tag topper for that. And then for decorating this, one of the other ideas I had for this is stamped, so you can stamp them. And I'm just going to kind of show you, I'm going to do a different sort of stamping with these today. But I stamped these on a dark green based on the snippets I saw Gail do that she saw somebody else do. So you can just stamp these and have them in a box and have them for your snippets. I also did larger pieces with pattern. They could be pockets or add to your fabric flips. And I did that with the StazOn, the black StazOn ink. But I just got from Linda Israel, I have some Stitches stamps. So, grab those real quick. And they're from Beeline Designs. So I've got these stitches and I've got these stitches. So what I was thinking is some of the decoration down here at the bottom is stamping some of this cream. And it's wide, so I think I'm going to cut it the length and then cut it in half, and that'll just kind of stretch it a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and cut this down, and it will have a little bit of a flip, and that's okay. I'm going to leave that there and put that on the bottom, or just glue that on with some 3-in-1 or fabric tack. Okay, so let's see where to put my stamp pad. Stamp pad, I'll pull this off. Okay, so I'm going to use, I really like these decorative stitches. So I think I'm going to do the leaf pattern since we have floral on there. And I haven't figured out how to make these clean, so I just use them like this. Okay, I think I'm going to want that on the bottom. So I'm just going to ink this up, and I'm using the StazOn Jet Black. Okay, get enough. And then I'm just going to ink onto the fabric, overlay it a little bit. And I like to hold on to it for a second and make sure it gets in there. So there's that. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same inking for stitches around the edges of this. These are great. I have a sewing machine. There's no way I'll be able to do camera over on the sewing machine when I do it. But yeah, so go ahead and put that on here. And then do here. And do the same thing on the other side. I always do a little bit over so that way I can make sure I get the whole area that I want to do. And then I'm going to do some on the top. And same on this side. Okay, so we have that. Stamp that off. Just a suggestion too, I've learned, when you get your stamps, if you can, keep them in their packaging and then have a filing system for them. I find it easier. I was opening them all up, and so then I'm going to go ahead and just place this down here, and it'll look like it's been stitched on. Find my 3-in-1 glue. Hold on a second while I, oh, here it is. No, that's, okay. Okay, so then I'm just going to just go ahead and glue this on here. And I'm leaving the open edge on top, this open edge right here, towards the top, and this towards the bottom, so I can trim if I need to without cutting up that piece. I'm going to go ahead and trim and cut off the excess. Okay, so there are two ideas of things that you can do with bias tape. We'll finish decorating this, and then we'll do some other ideas. This tag is really quite pretty but by itself, but I think I want something. Oh, I love those flowers there. That's why I wanted it. So I don't know. We'll see what we have that we can put on there from my books. Maybe a small bird. I kind of made these to hold the birds because they're really hard to put in this book. Let's see what I got here that might be small. No, too big. Because of that rose right there, I don't think I want a flower. So maybe a butterfly. Okay, Oh, what's this one? This one has a little bit of blue in it. I like that one. So I'm just going to ink this up. And I'm wondering if I should put some fabric or something behind it. Oh. I wonder what I did with my cheesecloth. There we go. That's not, or maybe some of this. That would be nice right there. Okay. This is from an old child's skirt. This netting, and I coffee dyed it. Okay. Yeah, that just adds a little bit of texture, so we're just going to cut this down. Okay, I kind of like that right there, so I'll do this. I'm working on my Etsy store. I have some things ready to post. I'm just trying to figure out shipping. So I have a scale coming for shipping. And then I ordered some packaging. So that will be coming this week, hopefully. Okay. All right, so we have that, but I'm feeling like we need something else on here, right here. So I made some labels, but I don't think I have anything. These, I think I saw Shabby Dabby Doodah do these. Just cardstock, and I ripped up some paper to put on there, so just my own labels. I think they're all big, but I'm just going to double check. I might have a small one in here. Yeah, no, I don't want to use that. So we'll check our book for some labels, maybe a label that might go there. Label or a word. I like that darling, just not in the green. And these are from Tracy Fox, Love Junk Journals. Kind of want something in the brown vicinity. I don't want to cover up the blue flower. Okay. There's a darling in brown. Yeah, I like that, so we'll do that. Ink it up real quick. Okay, so there's our finished tag, and two ideas for using bias tape, which is stamped to make it look stitched here, and then a tag topper on top. So there's that one. That one's finished. The other idea I had for bias tape, and I'm not going to do it here on camera, I'm just going to show you because I did do some, is ruffle. You could take some of it and just ruffle it up, stitch it, or do the ruffle with the glue, and then you have some plain colored ruffles. You could also stamp on this and do images, and then, you know, with your stamps, and then stitch that up as well. So it's another idea. The next one I have, put that away, check the time. We're almost out of time. So the next thing I have these two journal covers that I am going to be making journals with. And so I thought we could do something with those on the covers. So since we're almost at 30 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video there, and then the next one we'll work on these journal covers and see what you can so you can see what you can do with the bias tape on here, and to help decorate the journal covers. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in the next series dealing with bias tape on what do we do with that. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.